What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thanks for joining out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds. One less, because she's still getting better. We still miss you, Kat.
Fewer.
Look, Weird Al. Anyway, already start. We miss a week, and this is the kind of shit. I give y'all the day off to go and watch the new Critical Role, because I know that's what y'all were doing.
That is exactly
that's not what I was doing.
That's exactly what I did.
While I was sitting here working so hard.
Playing Ghost of
Research.
Playing Ghost of Yotei.
Research. I got a lot to say about that tonight. Anyway, I am Jason the X, guys. Thank you for joining us out there. This is Cass.
My name's Cass.
There we go. I knew that was coming. Over there, making everything look and sound pretty, it's Cora.
Hi, I get to talk about two of my hyperfixations tonight, so it's going to be great.
How do you... It's almost like they know that the news will get out here, so they just put it to... Like, I'm pretty sure she's getting information on the side about... They just know that you're here.
They're calling her directly.
They are...
Look,
they know you are writing for them.
Look, it's not my fault that the weekend of FateCon, we had a Weekend in Live at the Tokyo Game Show where they announced a lot of stuff. And then this week, another one of my hyperfixations I didn't expect to get big news from just went, here you go. I don't control this. I wish I did.
A real fan would have missed FateCon for Weekend announcements.
Let's not push that. There's a lot of things that I would have missed in the last month. Speaking of which, guess what, everybody? What has two thumbs and finished Silk Song?
Hey!
I did not think I was going to several times, but I finally did.
I am very proud of you, legitimately.
Thank you.
Cora, can you bring her up a little bit?
I did not cry at the difficulty, which I'm also very proud of.
I don't believe that at all.
You know.
Yeah,
I almost did. There was genuinely a couple of times that I almost burst into tears just because I got just by something yet again. And
yeah,
it was rough. But I did it. I finished, and I'm very happy. And honestly, I'll go into more detail at some point. I'm going to do some kind of a review. But, like, absolute masterpiece. Loved it. Iconic.
Iconic.
Lovely.
I mean, I've got a better game, so, you know.
Go fuck yourself.
We'll get into that.
Excuse you. Rude.
Wow, I sound like really loud, and she sounds like lower.
I am aware.
Oh.
I am very aware. There's only so much I can do. I just now dropped you a ton.
If you want to bring up her, like,
I can't.
gain.
Yeah, I was like, I can't bring her up much more.
I'd bring up her gain a little bit. Anyway, while you do that, I will stall and just say, like, so I'm going to go ahead and issue an apology. Like, you started out last week with, nothing has been getting done on the channel, and that is directly related to Ghost of Yotei. Ghost of Yotei is amazing. It's wonderful. Ghost of Tsushima was one of my favorite games that I played. Like 100% got platinum on that game. When the DLC came out, nailed that shit too. So when I say Ghost of Yotei is the best game of the year, believe me when I say it. And I'm going to get into more detail about it. I know this hurts to hear.
I will be very happy if we get Indie Game of the Year, honestly. When you have a developmental team of 3 people, you're okay with not getting Game of the Year. You're okay with Indie Game of the Year. And, like, they will absolutely deserve it.
I mean, yeah. There's stiff competition with Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Which I played a little bit of, but it's been like, man, we've been eating good. I've gotten Borderlands. There's a new Monster Hunter game I've really barely even touched. This is it's too much, and I just don't have enough time. So I would like to go back to trying to clone myself to play. Then I can play multiplayer.
You got to be careful with. You got to tattoo a 1 on your forehead and a 2 on the next one.
To figure out which one's the evil one.
Yeah,
they're both evil. That's fair. Neither one of them is.
But if it tries to take your spot, then you'll know.
Yeah, I got to think about that one.
Yeah, I would be playing Ghost of Yotei if I had a PS5.
And it is only on PS5. But anyway, we'll get more into that. Yeah, if we're ready to do this, I do want to. We didn't get last week's show, but congratulate the 5-Sided Fates on a great event. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We had a little panel. Wasn't attended by anybody, but it was a lot of fun. I thought I did great. I thought I did great hosting the cosplay competition. So
You did, except for one problem.
what's that?
You forgot me.
Your card got like. It was sticky.
I know. It was just really funny that it was like, I'm standing right here and staring right at you. We were lined up in order.
It's called the cosplay contest, not the excuse contest, Jason.
I did enjoy being able to do a witch video because she was dressed as a witch.
Yeah.
I was a level 1 witch.
And we had fun. We played some D&D, and yeah, I got to wear a cloak. That was the best part of the weekend for me. The cloak was definitely the best part. But no, it was fun. Congratulations to our friends. I hate we missed y'all at last Saturday's event.
Yeah.
But things happen. Things need to be done, and I couldn't go. Sorry.
Yep.
I wish I could blame all that on Ghost Yotei, but well, I mean, I can blame some of it. But anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news.
We have a confirmed Ocean's 14 movie. It has been a long time coming. Ocean's 11 came out in 2002, I think. This is a picture from that one. But yeah, we have Ocean's 14 confirmed by George Clooney. And he confirmed Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, Don Cheadle, and Julia Roberts for this next one. Said they're probably going to start shooting in about 9 or 10 months. This is after years and years and years of not having an Ocean's movie. We had Ocean's 8 a while ago, which a lot of people didn't like. It was the girl one. I liked it. I didn't think it was amazing, but I thought it was pretty good. But I love these movies. I love the way that they're shot. I love the way that they're edited. This is the modern heist movie is based off of the Ocean's movies. What? What is your problem?
I mean, I'm not interrupting your story. Please go ahead.
No, but you made noise.
I did. I did make a noise. I'm getting to these are getting to about the Fast and Furious levels with me.
This is the 5th one.
I know.
And the first one in a number of years.
Okay.
And the first one following these characters in
I watched
well over a decade.
I have not watched it since the second one. Because
Really?
at some point I'm like, it's the same shit.
In that they're heists. Yes.
Yeah. I saw the Rick
putting
and
it-
Morty episode where they went,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch, I'm in. And that's all I need to hear now. I'm of Rick stance on the heist movies. But please go ahead. Don't let me deter you.
Honestly, there's not a lot more information that we have. We just essentially that it's happening. George Clooney, obviously, he doesn't have a ton of information right now except for those names.
A lot of work.
We don't even I have not seen if Steven Soderbergh is in fact coming back. I would very much like him to because I think he's really important to these movies. The director.
No,
Okay, I'm explaining for those of you who don't know. Soderbergh.
I wonder if a mic could catch the sound of my eyes rolling when you
Maybe.
said that shit.
Here, let me make sure you both are on screen so we can catch it now.
I was at one point, me and a very good friend of mine were walking along, and she was talking about rap, and she's like, and I just think Nicki Minaj, and I was like, I know who Nicki Minaj is, you asshole. And every single time now she says Nicki, she'll go Minaj. I'm like, thank you very much.
I mean,
Do you feel condescended to, Jason?
I have to do this sometimes in my life.
Absolutely fair. Yes, Steven Soderbergh, the director. I haven't seen anything confirming that he is indeed back. I really think that he should be because that directing style and that editing style is so important for these movies. Incidentally, if you like the Ocean's movies but also like television, Sneaky Pete. Editing style not the same, but it's heists and it's con men. So if you like that style, I would absolutely recommend Sneaky Pete. But yeah, Ocean's 14 shooting within the next year.
All right, cool.
I love the movies, so I'm excited.
I-
Not a heist guy.
No, I'm not. I mean, personally maybe, but you know, as far as watching it just over and over again, and you know, Bernie Mac's no longer here to make it better.
Yeah,
So-
well, there's a couple of people I think that aren't going to be able to come back.
See, kind of shows maybe this franchise needs to die. Anyway, I didn't see the women version because I think that was like they're up to like 14 by then, and I was like,
This will be 14.
sorry,
It was Oceans 11, 12, 13,
Good
and then
God.
we couldn't find as many women, I guess, so it was 8.
Well, so from the sound of it, Jason, there hasn't been. Oops, that's the wrong button.
I heard the intro started.
Oopsies.
No, the waiting.
From the sound of it, it doesn't mean that there's 14 of these movies. It started with Ocean's 11, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's the number of people involved.
Yeah, and I was well aware of how many there are. That's still too many for me. So.
There hasn't been... Oceans 13 came out in 2007. Like, it's been a hot minute.
And then it just, like, herpes
And
just
then-
comes back.
Sure.
Of all the analogies.
18
That
years
was
later.
rude. I mean, apparently it's just like luggage. You just can't get rid of it. Like,
Sure.
I
Please-
apologize to anybody that I offended.
Please talk about whatever you're going to talk about. I don't want to continue this
Cora go
conversation.
next because,
Oh.
yeah, Cora, please regale us with, all of it. Just dump it all right now.
all the Suikoden right now?
I mean, did you break it up into 3 stories?
I can break it up
No,
into several stories.
Present however you were going to do this, okay?
All
I
right.
already know, like, once again, like, this show does not miss an announcement for this franchise.
No.
Nope.
All right. I'll just shoot my load right now.
Whoa.
All right. We will go in the order that they talked about it in the live stream. So let me just find where it is. There it is. So first of all, we got some new Starleap news. Of course, we got more characters. I am not going to sit here and list characters for you guys. There are so many characters in this franchise. I'm not doing it. Characters. I don't know why this popped up. That's weird. Anyway, the folder popped. It's in. Anyways, the news we got is we got more information on the village that will be in the. I don't know what's happening over there. I just see them giggling. on the side.
Just
Giggling
do
in
your-
chat.
Do your story and then check the comments. No, check the
Okay. I won't check the comments yet. All right, so we got a closer look at the village where the hero is from, and it's confirmed this will be the base where everything is surrounded. So you'll be able to send your allies on expeditions, and they'll be able to bring back resources, and those resources can be used to enhance equipment or rebuild the town, things of that nature. Of course, you can, again, enhance equipment in the town, just like you could in any of the other Suikoden games with a blacksmith. There'll be several dungeons to explore where you can power up players and, of course, rebuild the village. The village has been destroyed due to a battle or war of some kind, an ambush. So that's kind of your secondary. That's like your fort kind of thing where you're helping rebuild the town. There's so many. Again, I said there's many characters that are returning. There will also be mini games that you can play that will help you get materials, but also help you build like bonds with the other characters that you will meet along the way. And that is the Starleap news. It wasn't a lot, but I'm still excited for it. It feels like everything froze. I can't close. There we go. Everything's working again. All right.
Why are they on a bridge?
They're just running across the bridge.
Okay.
It was my favorite shot from the trailer. I like the scenery.
That was my favorite term for back in the day for going to the liquor store from the south side.
On a bridge?
What?
We're going across the bridge. If you were in Dallas and you were on the south side, that was your term for I'm going to get some liquor. We're going across the bridge.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Damn dry counties.
Seriously.
All right, next up, if it'll come back. Okay, there's a delay in like the things I click and I don't like.
Sorry.
Why are you saying sorry?
I don't know.
Did you do it?
No.
Jason, did you do it?
You're sabotaging my stories.
No.
Next up is we got a little bit more news from Suikoden 2, the anime. One, we got a new screenshot, which, it looks so good. It's so pretty. I'm very excited about this. But also, we got the name for our main character, the one that's in the red with the yellow bandana around his neck. The fandom, and in some media, he was he was called Rio. And we've just kind of stuck with that, but he's never had like an official name. And they've decided on Riryu as the name. So it's not far off.
He's never had a name?
It's the classic JRPG thing where the main character doesn't have a name because you're supposed to like input your name or input whatever name you want.
Oh, and you put Ball 69 because you're in middle school.
Exactly. You put like Fart Lord or something like that.
They need a feature where you can like do that when the anime comes out. Just like,
Oh my god.
we need to go out, Cora, and defeat the evil.
We also got some of the voice cast for it. Of course, this is all Japanese actors, but they're all very tenured Japanese actors, which is nice. For the main character, we've got Toshiki Kumagai. We've got Simba Tsuchiya for Joey. We've got Ayumi Hinohara for Nanami. And the two new ones we have are Yuichi Nakamura as Victor and Katsuyuki Konishi as Flick. They will also be the same voice actors for those characters in the Starleap game, because the Starleap game will be fully voice acted. Alright, and now we move on to the final piece, unless y'all also have fun commentary for that one.
No, you go right ahead, regale us.
Actually, no, that is...
No, I'm good with Ball 69.
Alright, the last piece we got, I'm just going to combine the last bits. For the stage show, we got to see the actor in his costume. It looks really good. He posed for some pictures. He obviously looks very excited. There's not any new news with that, but I just wanted to mention it. The big news we got, the final piece of the news puzzle, is there will be a Suikoden museum. But it's not just like a like the Sailor Moon Museum where it's just a bunch of artwork and such. This is what they're calling a fantasy museum. And the concept of it is that it will house clothing. Will you push the image live, please? I want them to see the logo. Thank you. XSplit hating me right now. It's fine. Anyway.
We'll be installing that one.
The concept is that it will house clothing, accessories, and weapons that the characters would have actually worn or used. Which is really cool. I think that's interesting.
Do we know where they're coming from? The clothes, like who's designing? I mean,
I'm not sure. That wasn't announced.
Okay.
It should also be noted, just for everyone's knowledge, this entire live was in Japanese, and I was at the mercy of YouTube's translation.
Yeah, that's fair. That's always a rough one.
I'm sorry. Anyways, they will also have life-size statues of the characters. They actually had one during the live for the villain of Suikoden 2, Luca Blight, well, one of the villains. And that was just really cool. I like Luca. I like his design, so that'll be interesting. It will be at the Tokyo Dome City Gallery from December 6th through January 12th. It will be open each day of that time, so any time in between those dates you can go see it. And if you are staying at the Tokyo Dome Hotel, you can rent special rooms that are Suikoden themed, to fully immerse yourself in Suikoden. And if you want to maybe buy me a trip to Japan and book me a room, wouldn't be opposed. Definitely wouldn't be opposed if someone just kidnapped me and took me to the Suikoden live show. I don't need to speak Japanese. I played the game like 6 times.
She knows the lines by heart.
Yeah. I do.
Not an appropriate joke.
So I'd like to go ahead and just four separate Suikoden announcements she was able to do. That's a new record.
Yeah.
That is a new record. Last one, and I counted, was 3. She beat her record by 1 today. Like, there was another time that you had like 3 different Suikoden announcements, and you were just like, bam, bam, bam. Not just 4 taps. Not bad.
And now I implore everyone in early 2026 to watch the Suikoden anime. Like, this is a genuine call for
I'm
people
going to.
Like, I feel like I've talked about it enough.
Yeah, like, there's a certain barrier to entry when talking about most of the Suikoden stuff with you, but in anime, easy. Easy to do. Easy to sit down and watch.
And that's the concept behind doing it. Is one, it's already a shock that we've never had one with how popular it's been for so long.
Yeah.
But two, it's a good barrier for entry for people who want to get into it now that Konami's actually remembering they have a franchise that they can capitalize on. That's not pachinko machine.
I look forward to the Hollow Knight anime. It's gonna make no sense.
And yet it's still gonna work.
You know what? I will say, I would watch like a series of shorts that are Hollow Knight related that are not voice acted, but like the bugs make little noises and you just kind of intuit what they're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I would love for it to be entirely in gibberish.
That too.
That kind of Hollow Knight gibberish speak.
How
I would
about
love
gibberish
that.
with subtitles?
Yeah. I mean, that's how
There we
Hollow
go.
Knight works anyway.
Yeah, that would work, and it would be a cute little fun time.
Yeah.
It would feel in a complimentary way like Over the Garden Wall.
Oh, it's that time. I need to watch that.
It's time for the yearly rewatch.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, it is a tradition now of mine for almost a decade. Every time. Yeah, gotta watch Over the Garden Wall. It's spooky season.
Spooky season. All right, Jason, it is your turn. Unless you want me to, I can continue to talk about Suikoden.
No,
if you prefer.
I'll
okay.
wait for you to get 5 out. I would like to talk about
five stories.
Yeah.
I would say
I would
Suikoden
like
5
to go
and
ahead and
6.
talk about something I'm quite the expert on, and more informed than a lot of the people on the show, and that is the Mighty Nine are
right,
coming
so-
back. No, you sit your ass. My story. Get your ass over there. What's wrong with you? Anyway, so New York Comic Con did start today, and we have been treated to lots of toy news, which I've been, and there's something about this show, this Mighty Nine thing. You may have heard of it. Anyway, so they did announce it is coming to Prime Video for its first season. I love the descriptions. Now, I will admit, I am still on campaign 1 for Critical Role, but let's face it, I know everything about Critical Role, the second campaign, because it's been ruined for. All right. I love the description of the Mighty Nine. A homeless wizard, an inebriated goblin, a shipwrecked sailor, a cocky ringmaster, a temperamental monk, and chaos incarnate. So, yeah, they didn't put in Ashley's character in there.
You would know why
Yes,
if you
because
had watched.
she's not in there a lot because Ashley was always doing stuff. Yes.
What was she doing?
She was acting.
In what?
Probably The Last of Us.
Nope.
I don't know then.
Okay.
Okay, so this has nothing to do with Mighty Nine, though. So she was there anyway as I can't think of the character's name. Anyway, sit down! It was Lauden, I think. Anyway. I'm kidding. Anyway, November 9th on Prime Video, the series will debut. They did have a lot of announcements. Of course, Laura Bailey, Matthew Mercer, Mary Sheree, Liam O'Brien, Ashley Johnson, Taliesin Jaffe, Sam Riegel, and Travis Willingham will be reprising their roles as the Mighty Nine. But we did get some announcements for some guest stars in this, and one of them, a favorite of mine, legend Angelica Houston, is going to be in Mighty Nine. Hell yes! They did treat a couple people during the panel to some characters. Lucy Liu is going to be in this, and she is going to be one of the most pivotal characters in the series. You can go ahead and ask. I forgot the name, so go ahead. You don't have to. I was going to ask you to help out. Anyway, Nathan Fillion, Tania Miller, Felicia Day, Graham McTavish. This is...
Tania Miller.
Yeah, Tania Miller. But one of them was announced because also we are getting a season 4 of Legend of Vox Machina. Now, Sam played 2 characters in the first campaign, Tyrion and what's the guy's name? Something Scanlan. But of course he brought in this different character. Well, someone else is going to be voicing that character, and that is Wayne Brady. Will be voicing Tyrion for season 4. I know, kind of out of nowhere, they brought him out on stage. Also, one of my favorite voice actors, Kevin Michael Richardson. He's just a
Icon.
I know, the guy just has that
Love of my life.
and a super nice guy in person. I've had the pleasure of meeting him twice, and you just like that. Remember how y'all were when Darren came on, Tech Force came on the show, and y'all just liked the sound of his voice. I could sit there and listen to Kevin Michael Richardson talk about a grocery list.
Yeah.
Okay? That man has.
1000%, yeah.
Yeah, this is coming from Amazon MGM Studios, of course, and Titmouse Productions for Prime Video. excitement. I'm loving. On a personal note, I do like that these people have made a big thing out of something that they loved and enjoyed because it's something we all want. So I wish them all the success. They're never going to get oversaturated to me. I enjoy what they do, except for when Laura Bailey did that thing on her reels. I don't appreciate that still, but I got beef with her about that. Is there anything you would like to elaborate on? Do you have something, maybe some small thing that you could add to this story cast, just
If
in your limited
if
experience?
the name Tania Miller sounds familiar to you, and you watch The Haunting of Bly Manor, she's the housekeeper. I have been in love with her since she showed up for like 6 minutes on Doctor Who years ago. She's absolutely amazing. I am really excited to see the Mighty Nine. I will say, it seems like we're going to have more context for what's going on from much, much earlier in the story.
You still didn't say that Lucy Liu is playing the Bright Queen.
I didn't say that.
Why not? I thought you knew so
Because
much.
it's your story. I'm not here for information. I'm here for my opinion.
Okay.
It does seem like we're getting a lot more context a lot earlier on in the story than we got in the campaign. In the campaign, we didn't really know what was going on with the beacons for a very long time. We didn't know what they were. We didn't know how they worked.
Spoiler territory.
And that's what I'm saying is
Some of us still haven't listened
and
to
that's what I'm
campaign
saying. And I'm trying not to. We just didn't know. There's a lot of things that we didn't know about how a lot of this worked for a long time in the campaign, and the trailer seems to indicate that we're going to have that information a lot earlier on in the story.
Awesome.
Which is, it's going to be interesting. I'm hesitant because this is one of my favorite campaigns of D&D I've ever seen. Like, the Mighty Nine is so good and so weirdly kind of wandery in its story, but it worked so well. So I'm interested to see how they pull that off with the context that you kind of have to provide when it's a show. And that's true with Vox Machina as well. Like,
I'm on episode 74.
of the first campaign?
Yes.
Whereabouts is 74?
The brass halls.
Okay. Yeah.
I had to be just saying balls.
I didn't watch the campaign of Vox Machina, but I am kind of aware of it. So it's kind of like waking up the next day after half a bottle of whiskey and being like, wait, is this what happened? And then Kat will be like, yes, it is, or no, it isn't.
No, that's usually after a full bottle of whiskey.
That's fair. Well, I'm little bitty. So yeah, I'm very interested to see a campaign that I watched the whole thing and was very invested in to see how that manifests. But it's going to be interesting. There's some stuff I'm hesitant about, but I'm absolutely willing to let them give everything a shot because I love the Mighty Nine so much.
I mean, I do enjoy the Prime Video series of Vox Machina, and so I love the animation style. So yeah, more of Critical Role on Prime Video is a good thing for all of us. We all win, okay?
Yeah.
And maybe it'll get people like me to go back and listen to the campaign. So anyway.
Oh, you
Yes,
gotta
November 9th.
listen to campaign 2. It's so good.
And there will be some limited releases in theaters for the first 2 episodes, just like they did for Vox Machina. So keep your eyes on that. It's usually going to be like, I believe it's actually at the end of October, or when those showings are. But I know the series comes out November 19th. I was writing a story, but I could not download the images because they messed it up. So anyway, look for a longer write-up. Maybe you could contribute to it on supercoolnerdshow.com. And that's it. Maybe you could like regale us with some sort of something about this show.
Speaking of Critical Role,
What about
if you have started to watch The Legend of Vox Machina or are really excited about the Mighty Nine and you're thinking, oh, I like these folks, I might be interested in the story they will tell. Now is the time to start watching Critical Role. Critical Role Campaign 4 started last week, and it started off absolutely with a bang. We are doing a West Marches style campaign, not explicitly West Marches, but a style. We were introduced to 13 characters, 13 PCs, I'm not going to try and read all those names. 13, including the original 7, 8 cast members, including Mr. Mercer, who is playing a PC this time.
Yay.
Love that for him. He's playing an asshole. Love it. And we have our very own lovely Brennan Lee Mulligan as DM. As someone that Loves the Critical Role cast. Didn't necessarily love Campaign 3. I stopped watching, I think, about halfway through. This is absolutely a fresh start, and a fresh start not just in that it's a new campaign, it is also a new world. And these are all brand new characters, so we're not kind of bogged down with the lore of the previous 3 campaigns, which is something that Campaign 3 kind of had an issue with. If you weren't very, very familiar with these past characters, you didn't really understand half of what was going on. And so this is a brand new start. Right now is absolutely the time to start watching Critical Role if you never have. I will tell you, these are very long episodes. They're 4 or 5 hours long a lot of the time. I personally listen on 1.25 most of the time, but that's me. They're on YouTube. They air on Thursday nights live, and if you miss them live, you can catch them the next Monday morning most of the time, about noon Monday. So I'm just saying, if you ever wanted to get into Critical Role, now is absolutely the time. I do not understand when Brendan Lee Mulligan sleeps, because he's doing this. He's also doing Dimension 20. He's also doing Worlds Beyond Number. He's also a fairly new father.
Yeah, they still need a lot of care right about now.
Yeah. But he says he's having the time of his life, and I believe him. If I could do nothing but play TTRPGs all day and get paid, I would absolutely do it.
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
I saw an interview where he talked about running like a 20-person campaign all through college.
Yes.
That was Wes March's style.
Yeah.
Which sounds exactly like what he's doing right now, not just with Critical Role, just in general with his life.
Yeah.
So he was molded into this life. He didn't choose it, but he's happy with it.
Yeah, he seems very well, and also he's got his American Girl doll shoe.
Oh, of course, yes.
That career. So you
I'm
gotta,
sure the...
Did you? Okay. Long story short, there was I think it was a Game Changer.
It was a Game Changer.
It was people pitching productions and pitching weird things to get the most amount of views on the internet, on their YouTube and their Instagram.
Okay.
And somebody pitched having Brennan leave Dimension 20 to go make American Girl doll shoes and see if they can get the most views on that video. They also had a fake season of Dimension 20, which was on a bus, which was absolutely iconic.
This didn't make any sense to explain it.
It doesn't.
No.
We can put it in the description.
We're going to come back to that.
I will say also On a Bus completed the fire, earth, water, air that they had been doing as a bit for a long time.
Okay.
It's
Just
great.
weird.
So yeah, Critical Role, Campaign 4. It's really, really good. It's really interesting so far.
Heck yeah.
They meet at a funeral.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. I've never seen it before. I like it.
I'll weird that there, Cora.
I'm not going to out-weird it, actually. I'm going to get...
Normal.
I'm going to be...
Nah, not this show.
No. I'm waiting for the camera to come over to me. There we go, yay. I don't know why it's randomly having delays. I'm so sorry. Where is...
We'll get it worked out. I'm sorry. I mean, I keep apologizing for something that's not really my fault. Anyway.
Well, now we have the problem I can't get to my picture. Because I don't know what's happening. Life is...
Experiencing small technical difficulties tonight, everyone.
But how many people, both here and in the audience, have heard the name Rebecca Sugar?
No.
Yes.
If you don't know that name, how many people here have heard music from Adventure Time or watched Steven Universe?
Oh, okay.
Both.
Definitely.
Rebecca Sugar is quite well known for these, but they are about to be well known for something different. Something I am quite happy about, and that is the Moomins.
Oh, no.
The classic Finnish fairy tales, comics, stories of the Moomins will be brought to life by none other than Rebecca Sugar in conjunction with Annapurna Studio, the studio for Nimona, to create an animated feature. This is something I didn't know I wanted,
Okay.
but I do. Of all of the people that I have known and that work in the animation industry, this is a match made in heaven.
It absolutely is.
For those who are unaware of the Moomins, here's a shot from the Moomins cartoon from
Oh,
the 90s.
I know who Rebecca Sugar is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now that I see her, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Them.
okay.
Yeah, they.
They don't.
What?
They're them.
Oh, well, they are cute.
Yes.
But yes, I know who they are.
Yes. But their style of animation fits the Moomins vibe perfectly, especially the 90s cartoon. Their style is very soft, very warm, very round, very inviting, very gentle, which is all things
Same.
that the Moomins embody. If you've ever seen the show, then you understand that. But their work also handles other things. They talk about hard subjects, both the Moomins and the works of Rebecca Sugar. Moomin has to constantly, not just Moomin, any of the characters, they take turns who gets to be the main focus for an episode and who has a hard time. And how they work through it is the point of the episode. And the thing that I think Rebecca is going to get the most correct with the vibes of the Moomins is this joyous feeling in bittersweetness, which that's hard to like explain, but watching the Moomins feels like you have a warm blanket wrapped around you and that nothing can hurt you. Everything is fine. Everything feels great. And then you stop your binge or you stop watching the episode and it feels like that blanket's gone. But you have the memories of when that you had it and it makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy. So you're happy, you're a little sad, but you also know that you can have that blanket back at any point. You can just turn the episodes on again at another time. And that's kind of what I've felt with some of the works I've seen by them. And it's the kind of stuff I feel in their music. They've just released a new album very recently, and that's kind of how it feels. It just has that feeling. I don't know how to explain it. And Rebecca Sugar's work. Janssen. Tove Jansson, it was a queer woman. She was bisexual. She had interests and, I believe, relations with both men and women. And she has outright stated that Moomin is her. The character of Moomin was inspired by her and her adventures through life. And Snufkin, the character you see next to Moomin here, with the green hat, was based off of her best friend and who she considered a dear love interest, like one of her deepest loves. And with that in mind, their interactions don't always seem like just friends. They have like a romantic edge to them, which isn't a problem. And it's never fully addressed in the show. They're never a couple. Moomin actually has a different love interest, the Snork Maiden, who's basically a female version of it, like a female Moomin troll.
I love European cartoons.
I know, I love it. But that doesn't change that feeling is still there. And if there's anyone that is going to do it justice, I'm glad that it's Rebecca Sugar. Because I don't know if anyone else could recreate that. But Sugar is also a huge fan of the Moomins. When they announced it, they shared the mug that they had at their desk the whole time they worked through Steven Universe, and it's a Moomins mug. So, obviously, if you are curious, like I know I joked earlier that everyone should go watch This Weekend in Anime because I have problems. I truly believe everyone should go watch the 90s Moomins cartoon. Even if it's just one episode. The official Moomins page on YouTube actually has all of the episodes available to watch, and they constantly live stream them in English, so you don't have to worry about them being in Japanese or in Finnish, because the cartoon was animated in Japan, so Japanese and yeah. Or if the anime isn't your thing and you want to read the original material, there are several storybooks, comics, and things of that nature that you can find online. If you live in the Dallas area, there's a shop called the Wooden Spoon that sells the books. They are a Scandinavian small business.
I'm only passingly familiar with the Moomins. I am very familiar with Rebecca Sugar's work. Watched Steven Universe front to back. I don't remember if I finished Future. But talking about a warm blanket feeling in an episode, check. Talking about kind of issues arising and focus on different characters, check. Talk about like a kind of understanding of like where people are at in understanding of like trauma, but addressing it in a subtle way, check. Talking about establishing little bits of lore and character in every episode, check. Like match made in heaven, 100%.
Yeah.
This is wild. I was not aware of this. This is crazy. Absolutely gonna watch it. Like, fantastic. Love Rebecca Sugar. Loved them for a very long time. Shout out to my friend India, who I did not want to watch Steven Universe, and she was like, "No, you have to, must do." And I was like, "Okay, love it."
And I will say the Moomins do not get nearly as intense as like Adventure Time or Steven Universe do.
The last season of Steven Universe, fairly intense.
Yeah. But I mean, they do have some scary, uncomfortable times. In the winter, there's a creature called the Groke that can show up. She is a creature that brings coldness with her wherever she goes. So even if she shows up in like a summer episode, she is bringing ice cold. She snuffs out a fire. She's so cold.
There's something about like Europe got some dark shit in their children's stuff. Like, like reminder, Krampus is a children's story in Germany. Like, there's some dark shit lurking around
Christmas
corners.
icon we should be worshiping instead of the fat man in red.
Listen, we have to agree to disagree about Christmas. But yeah, match made in heaven. Honestly, amazing.
I don't have much else to say other than please give it a shot. I mean,
I think
it's
you had a
free.
lot to say about it, honestly. I don't like you. I've heard you talk passionately about some stories on this show before. This was up there. This one was like ASMR of like.
That's what I was thinking.
Right?
It's like
Yeah.
I would go to sleep just like listening to you talk about.
Let me
Moomins.
tell you about Moomins.
Let me tell you about why Rebecca Sugar is a good choice.
If you want Cora to do ASMR about random topics like in that particular voice,
Dude,
please
yes,
comment on the
do
channel.
one of those 4 hours about like FNAF or like something like that. I will listen to it to go to sleep.
Yeah, but I gotta edit it then. I gotta put all the pictures and stuff in. Anyway, I'll work on it.
Oh, bummer.
I got a backlog.
Do you want me
of
to
stuff.
sleep or don't you, Jason?
I don't. Just sleep. Put some videos up. Help a brother out. I need some time. I need some time to myself. Anyway, sorry.
Chapter
I guess it's my turn. I finished Silk Song.
Chapter 1. Snufkin returns to Moomin Valley.
No, that's gonna be on the Patreon. Anyway, but you're the man in red.
Oh, that's true.
What the hell?
You are wearing a red shirt.
And you are
Is there
a man.
a particular character called the man in red or something?
You were talking about Santa, you idiot.
Oh, screw that guy.
You're the man in red, though.
Yeah, but he's the bad man in red. Wait, that doesn't help either.
Oh,
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Shit.
you're a bad
Anyway,
man.
I mean, I've been told. I've been told some things. I'll try to be better. Anyway,
Clearly.
sorry.
I think it's you.
Oh, okay. Let me holler at y'all for a second because
Sure.
it's about to get real ugly. So I love the Assassin's Creed series. They took a lot of flack for including Yasuke in Assassin's Creed Shadows, a game which I thoroughly enjoyed, played it through. But there was actually a concept for another Assassin's Creed that had already gone up to approval and then was shot down, and that was an Assassin's Creed set in post-war Civil War. You would take on the role of a freed slave who returns to the South after being recruited by the Creed. Ubisoft said, you know, maybe not in this current political climate, and decided to scrap this game where you would be a freed slave that was trained in the ways of the assassins. You know, we work in the dark to serve the light, and would have gone back into the South to give some justice to people, because in case anyone is not familiar, just because the Civil War ended, that did not mean that shit did not get terrible for black people. And you would have gone back and killed like people like the KKK and Southern soldiers who were still trying to enslave people and make their lives hell. I would have played over 500 hours of this game, Ubisoft. Look, I understand there's going to be a contingent of people who are going to be mad about a black man killing KKK members. But you know those people that will be mad? KKK members. And I'm okay with them being mad. They figured that with the current political climate, this was not a game they wanted to release. This actually came from Kotaku, from an article I was reading on there today. And I just kept thinking, like, I would have really liked to play this game. Like, I remember we had one of the mobster games not too long ago where it was like, it was almost like Sinners before Sinners became a thing. And I'm all about stories like this from that period of time where horrible people are put in their place, usually on the end of a rifle. So, yeah, we could have had a post-Civil War Assassin's Creed with a black protagonist killing racists and evil people in the South during Reconstruction after the Civil War. I don't know why, but I would have probably bought 2 copies of this game just to have it. They did have a couple of comments about this. I just gonna, besides my own here, yeah, this came from GameFile online, and they had this report. And I mean, honestly, fascinating concept. I would have really, really like to play this game. Just throwing that out there, Ubisoft. And if you think that you would have liked to play a game like this, maybe just pop over to Ubisoft's social media pages and say, hey, whatever this game was, it should be next. I'm just saying. They canceled this game in July 2024. If you remember, there was a little event that happened there. There was maybe some backlash. So, yeah, they were concerned portraying a black man's life in the Reconstruction era would be too political in a country too unstable right now. So this thing never did make it past the concept phase. I do want to say that. This was a thought that they could have run with. Cass, how would you have felt about playing a former slave going back into the South to lay waste to terrible, terrible people?
I will never forgive them for canceling this fucking game. Like, are you kidding me? This is exactly, in this political climate, this is exactly what the game that we need in this political climate. Like,
It's one of those things where they, well, this game is offensive. To who?
To racists.
To who exactly?
Yeah.
Who is this game offensive to?
To racists. Like,
that's okay. That would have been very okay with me.
Like, and like, I know that there's some...
The YouTube channel would have been like 24-hour streams of me playing this game.
And like, there is, on the other side, if you're going to portray that part of history, you will also have racism depicted, right?
Yeah, there's going to be
absolutely, that would have been depicted. Yes, that is rough, right? Like, that would be rough to play through for a lot of people. But like, just fucking murdering white supremacists left and right. I mean, this is what I play games for.
This was a, like I said, this was merely a concept, something they were talking about. But if it's something that maybe you would like to play, maybe you're an Assassin's Creed fan, and we've touched on this a little bit in the Assassin's Creed series, with I can't think of his name, right? Revolutionary War. We touched on this a little bit. So,
Connor?
Yeah, Connor. Yeah. I couldn't remember. It's been a while since I played. But yeah, it's not like it's something we haven't like lightly visited, but we could have gone. But they figured they were already taking enough backlash, apparently, with, portraying Yasuke, a historical figure.
A real person.
Like, I mean, so they backed off this a little bit, but hey, you still got to make another one.
If you're a game developer, you can have a similar concept. I mean, the concept of an assassin isn't just in Assassin's Creed. Somebody who maybe, I don't know, has some balls could make a game.
And that's going to get into my next topic later on, but we'll get into that.
The great thing about art is that art has always been political, and video games are a form of art. Whether you think your video game is political or not, guess what? There will always be a way that we can figure out that it's political.
I think we can all
Even
agree
the
that
bug game.
there's media out there that we will sometimes disagree with. Sometimes it will not be our cup of tea. Then we just don't ingest it. There are a lot of things out there that I will look at, and rather than spend my time trying to get it canceled or getting yanked, I just will not ingest that content whatsoever.
Yep.
If it's somebody's cup of tea, cool. Also, let me know it's your cup of tea because, I kind of need to know that information about you.
Yeah.
But this game, however, would have been my cup of tea.
Dude.
It would have been.
I'm with you. I would have bought
Think
this
about
game
what y'all
12
would have
times.
had. Y'all would have had me on the YouTube channel 24 hours, like just in a robe, hair messed up, just drinking protein shakes because I can't move
Got
from here.
Gremlin Diva over here.
Exactly. It would have been, but just laughing every time. I
Yep.
I would laugh every single
You get to
time.
jump on them too. Like that's the best part when you jump and just stab somebody through the neck. Like, oh, yes.
I enjoy these games, and this one, I would have taken a unique pleasure in this game. So anyway, Ubisoft, I hope y'all grow a set and release this game.
Or, if you're a game developer, like Cass said.
There's a lot of assassins out there in the world.
Assassin's Creed Liberation. Doesn't that sound good? Didn't it just roll off the tongue?
I'm.
Wait. No, I'm cooking. Hold on. Hold on.
Come on. Come on.
Ghosts of Charlotte?
That's a different.
Ooh.
That's a different franchise.
Exactly.
But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to some ghost talk
of
later
Selma?
on. Anyway, yeah, that's me.
Ghosts of Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Ooh. Or better yet, Oklahoma. Anyway,
Just saying.
Cass, I believe you have something to add to this discussion.
Is it me? So we got a teaser, I think it was today. It was today. So we knew Vince Gilligan was developing a show. We knew Ray Seahorn was the lead character. We knew it was called Pluribus. We got a teaser. This is going to be one of the most batshit things you've ever seen. This is a world in which everyone is happy except for one person. And we got her talking to, maybe, it seems like the president. And on the phone with the president, he is on, I think it's like C-SPAN. And he offers her help in any way. Food, medicine, whatever you need. We are here for you. Rest assured, Carol, we will figure out whatever makes you different. And it has a shot of her flipping the bird to somebody out the window. We knew it was sci-fi. And honestly, it's giving me, in tone, it's giving me like Severance vibes of just like weird, like what the fuck is going on. And it's Vince Gilligan. And like, I can't emphasize enough, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are some of the best television shows that have ever existed as far as characters go. The fact that Rhea Seehorn has never won an Emmy is bonkers. And she has the potential to. It's coming out November, what was it, 9th? I had it pulled up and then it went away. November 7th, Friday, November 7th, it's coming out. It's been a long time since I was like this excited for a show with knowing this little about it. Like all we have is this kind of vague teaser. Yeah, she's the only person that is unhappy. And like, why is that? And why, like, what's going on? Like that's what gives me Severance vibes is like, I have no concept of what's going on. I did want to read the log line. Yeah, Fall is the most miserable person on earth and the one who must save the world from happiness. Incidentally,
second most miserable. No, just kidding.
Incidentally, called Pluribus. I don't speak Latin. I think it means many, because E pluribus unum is out of many one, and unum is one, E is like of, I think. So pluribus, I think it just means many, and the I is replaced by a one. So it's kind of referencing American culture as well as this like obsession with happiness, and so I'm just so excited. Like, I have no I don't know what's happening. But I will find out November 7th. I am already seated. I am in
Okay.
front of my television. I am sat down.
Oh, wait, what's this?
Watching
What's this one?
already.
It's on Apple?
Apple.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Apple TV. Yeah. Love Vince Gilligan. Will watch whatever he does. And Rhea Seehorn is, she was so good in Better Call Saul. And she looks rough, which I also love about these shows is they're not trying to go like, oh, the most pretty. Like, no, they're showing people as they are. And I really appreciate that. Again, something it shares with Severance, where Adam Scott looks rough for a lot of that series, and I appreciate that about him.
Ouch.
I love him. I think he's a very handsome man. He
Okay.
looks like he's got a terrible haircut and a terrible hairstyle, so I love that about him. I'm very excited. Self-burn.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. That's all I got. Like, we don't have a lot of information about this. They're keeping it tight-lipped until it comes out.
I like that Geeky said they had a Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer comic book, which she could have totally been a character in that game that I wanted.
Yeah.
Can you imagine taking orders from Harriet Tubman is part of the Creed? Ooh. Okay, sorry. I'm getting back into mine for a little bit. Anyway, sorry. Cora.
I don't have anything else.
Really? That's it?
I had 4
This is true. You did add a lot.
Suikoden stories.
Okay.
4.
Well, I'm ending this with a game review. I want to tell y'all about Ghost of Yotei. Now, I played Ghost of Tsushima 100% platinum all the way through because I love that game that much. I gave it nothing but high marks. It was just short of perfect to me. So hear me when I say that it's been a while since I played a Ghost game. So the rose-colored glasses are off. But Ghost of Yotei is game of the year. If I had to rank this on a 5-star scale, I'm going to go ahead and say it is a 4.8. I mean that. The combat system has had slight revamps that improve the handling. The learning curve seems a lot smoother with this game as far as the controls. The storyline progresses beautifully. You think that you can skip over things and make it happen? No. You are going to follow this story. It is going to be linear and it is going to make sense by the end of it. But on top of all that, with story, graphics are amazing. Textures look so good in this game. The detail is awesome. The weapons that I've discovered so far, just learning them and transitioning between them to fight enemies is very smooth, very just linear. It feels very natural to shift weapons. That's why I have nothing but high marks about the combat system. But I need to tell you about the beauty of this game because while I enjoy slicing down random Ronin and the Yotei 6 who killed my family, the sounds in this game make it. One of my favorite parts is just sitting there playing my shitasen and walking through a field of wheat and hearing the wind going through the wheat as my steps hit, and that song, Song of the Wolf is the one that I like the most, is playing, and you can see over this cliffside in this Bay Area. I posted on my Instagram just that as a reel, because that right there for me captured the real beauty of this game. I could listen to this game and fall asleep, like the background noise, the bugs moving around, the birds chirping. I feel like I'm as someone that goes out into nature and gets away from everything, that's how I feel playing Ghosts of Yotei. And that is as far as I want to go, because I could talk to you all day about the beauty of the sound of this game and how it looks. But I do want to single out every single member of this voice cast. I'm going to have to play this game twice. Right now I'm playing it on dub because I love me some Erika Ishii. So I want to hear her. She is killing it in this role. She is absolutely, she sounds murderous on some of these things, and I am here for it when she, some of the more intense moments of this game. But on top of that, she has showcased a lot of the other members of the cast, and they are fantastic. I can't say enough about these people put their foot in these roles. there. It is. I'm enjoying this game so much, not for what I usually enjoy it for, and that's, let's murder a bunch of bad people. I'm enjoying it for the beauty of what this game is, and that's why I say it's an almost perfect game. I don't think you're going to find a game that's completely perfect that does. I mean, they did a patch one on day one, but the bugs minimal in this game, which is surprising. No, not surprising, because Ghost of Tsushima did not have a lot of bugs either. They had a smooth launch first week. I have seen people that have completed the game already, 70 hours, and gotten platinum. I hate y'all, but hey, I get so distracted on I want to see everything this game has to offer. And that was the beauty of Ghost of Tsushima. Everything I could do, I did, because I needed to just immerse myself, and I am back in that with Ghost of Yotei. I can't say enough good things about this game, except that I think that you should get it. I wish that it was a broader released game, though. That is one of my complaints. I know it's a PS5 exclusive, but it is. I think other people were deserving of playing this game, and I would have liked to have seen it get a wider release. But that is a personal choice. That's what they decide to do. That's just how I feel. If you've got some time on your hands, maybe you've finished your backlog of games, or just put it to the side like I have, I definitely recommend picking up Ghost of Yotei, playing through. All of the backlash this game was receiving before it released, for very unfair reasons, a lot of people have just simply forgotten about that. And if you haven't forgotten about it, well, then this game is not for you. Don't go play it, because we're having fun over here. We are. Ghost of Yotei, definitely 4.8 out of 5. This game is great. And having said all that, it is not without its controversy. Yes, there is a very controversial portion of this game, and it was remarked upon by none other than Erika Ishii's girlfriend. On her TikTok, oh no, it's Alex. Oh no, not Alex. She illustrated something that even I'm on her side, and it is definitely something that Sucker Punch needs to answer for. Because in the game, to increase your spirit, which gives you your life and everything, you have to go to these hot springs. And when you go to the hot springs, you are treated to an image of Erika Ishii's bare butt, at least the character Atsu in the game. She was very critical of this, because she said, that is not the Erika butt. Apparently, we got the Temu butt. We got the AliExpress butt. We got the Aldi butt. Apparently, there's a better butt out there.
I would like to make a quick comment that Aldi and AliExpress actually have decent products. Do not slander them.
As somebody that's met and hung out with Erika Ishii.
You belong to.
One of my close friends, Erika Ishii. I can't confirm. Fantastic ass.
Wait, you met her once and you checked it out. I mean, okay,
Obviously.
never mind.
Duh.
Obviously.
So, but apparently, yeah, we like the people that complain about the Snyder Cut. I want the
ass cut.
Yeah, I want the high quality butt. So, yeah, go check out Alex on TikTok.
But the stuff that Erika would have had to have done to get the full resolution ass, maybe she didn't want to.
That's fine. She has taken some pretty good photos on her Instagram, and you know what? Mm-hmm. If we never get the
and as somebody that's hung out with her, I can confirm the accuracy of those photos.
And you also kick your leg towards me. I don't know if you're just messing with it. I'm just like I want. And I mean, anyway. Beyond all of that, and I will excuse that little bit of criticism, but I felt the need to bring it up, considering that someone very close to the lead actress did want to throw that out there. And I want to be her voice for, the butt cut.
I mean, yeah.
I want the badonkadonk cut.
I would like to very consensually see Erika Ishii's butt.
I want the gat cut, okay?
God, I hate this.
That's a Gen Z language that I don't fully understand.
Anyway, just throwing it out there. But no, on the real, Ghost of Yotei, go play it. I'm so glad that this game is Ghost of Yotei, because it is my choice for game of the year. You got some there was some stiff competition going into. We just got Expedition 33, which is a fantastic game made by a very small studio. We just got Silk Song, which is an amazing platformer.
Fantastic game.
We have been eating good this year.
Yes.
Even Assassin's Creed, I had my critique of the story, but I enjoyed the game. So
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see the Game Awards this year.
Good year for gaming.
But
sure.
I think Ghost of Tsushima actually took it the year it released. So I'm pretty
I
sure.
thought there was a weird.
I don't think anything really beat out Ghost of Tsushima. Now that we have this game and everything, and I have it, we got a Jin Sky figure from Figma. Figma, I need my Atsui figure. Okay, I'm gonna need this. Make it happen.
Somebody somewhere is making Hornet, right?
I don't know that for a
nobody
fact.
else, if nobody else, people with 3D printers are.
Like, because I need
Oh no!
need a Hornet.
Yes, there is. Good Smile is actually making a Hornet figure like they did for
Is it the
Hollow Knight.
big-headed ones?
Yeah, the that would work
By
for the style
definition,
though.
it would have to be. Hornet does not have
the
human
ninja-
You know what?
proportions.
You're right for that. No,
It-
you're absolutely right
yeah.
for that style.
Yeah.
And it's in scale with the Nendroids, but it's not in that complete style.
I have to. Even though I'm not a fan of those, you are absolutely right.
Both Hornet and the Knight is completely appropriate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna do a re-release of the Knight as well.
I'm just
I
saying,
think.
if you
would
want a
definitely
Christmas
insist on
present for
cloth
me,
goods for
yes.
yeah, because you're gonna have to work with the posability on those.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as we're out there, Ghost of Yotei figure, I think should be. We've had time to start the development of this figure. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and throw that out there.
Yeah.
Give
And
her-
get the butt right.
Give her all the way, get the butt right, and give her all the weapons. So yeah, but go play Ghost of Yotei. It is definitely worth your time. It is worth your money. I cannot give this thing a stronger endorsement than I already have. Anyway,
All right.
well that is it. We got through the show. We cannot wait to get Kat. We're thinking of you, and can't wait to get you back here. I hope you're feeling better. In the meantime, of course, you can check us out on all the socials at SCNS Live or at Super Cool Nerd Show. Please visit supercoolnerdshow.com. New York Comic Con is going on this weekend, so announcements from there will probably be put on the website if Jason will stop playing those for a little bit, just a little bit.
It's gonna have to be you. I'm on set all
I
weekend.
do have videos. Oh, so you're not cutting the show. Okay. I do have videos
got
from FateCon.
12-hour days in front of me.
including the cosplay competition and some questions that we did during the show. So those will be coming out on the channel soon. So just stay patient, and maybe I'll just stream Ghost of Yotei. You'll get Ghost of Yotei
Do
content.
it.
That's all you're gonna get.
Do it. Show us the butt.
Anyway, yeah.
Hers, not yours.
I mean,
Or
I knew that was coming. Anyway.
different kind of stream, Jason.
If you want to follow me and maybe get some butt pictures or at least very short workout shorts, you can follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at JasonTheX.
Oh, he posts them booty shorts. He does. You can follow me on Instagram at The Good Cast and on Blue Sky at Moon Pie.
So you can find me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Cora Dono Art. That's Cora with a K. I will probably just be screaming in my story about Moomins and
Do
Sweet
it.
It In. And that's all, yeah.
Anyway, guys, that is it for us. We'll see you next week. And as we always say around here, keep on nerding. She's got a knife. We also say that. She's got a knife.
For once, this delay is not my fault.
Yeah. We got to hold the pose a little bit longer.
Put your point up.
Surprise knife.
Oh,
I see.
it's the same knife.
Baby knife.
It's a little baby boy.